You are now tuned in to another episode of the Nick Marxx Show, where you'll see and hear your favorite content creators. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and make sure you subscribe to our OnlyFans and subscribe to our YouTube. Thank you for watching and enjoy the episode. How you doing today?
I'm doing so good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
I've got like cream in my romper because I'm so horny.
Yeah? We're the first Asian on the Nick Marxx Show, by the way. Yeah, so...
I'm representing the community right now.
You gotta represent for real. So tell us where you come from.
I'm LA native. Never mind, I was gonna like completely dox myself just then. I'm LA native, but I'm actually from the Philippines.
Philippines, okay.
Yeah.
So Filipino living in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your socials?
Like my
not your social security number, don't give us that. But if you can give us all your socials.
The important one is my OnlyFans and Fansly is Kazumi World, and that's the same name for my Instagram and my Twitter.
So for like the jackasses like me that can't spell, can you spell Kazumi, please?
Kazumis World, WORLD.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So where'd you fly in from? Were you already out of town?
I flew in from Los Angeles. Currently my personal trainer asked me why I was going to Vegas today, and I was like, I'm going for some dick right now. Like, I'm literally going back after.
So you got 2 workouts back to back?
Yeah, gotta get my stamina.
All right, cool. So tell us how you started doing OnlyFans in general.
So I feel like I was born sluttier than everyone else. I feel like it's in my genes to just be hornier and terminally, fatally horny all the time. So when I was 19, I actually started going to underground sex clubs in Los Angeles. So I've been to like sex parties, dungeons, gangbangs, furry parties. I'm like a freaky bitch. I hate saying that though because I'm kind of shy, but I always had really porn positive friends that showed me how to do it ethically and safely and still have like a fucking fun time and make a lot of money. So during COVID, I was a marketing executive for 3 years. And I quit my job because for COVID, yes. And no, not yes to COVID, but I started to take my OnlyFans really seriously. And originally speaking, I just wanted to get some new fucking titties. And every sugar daddy I had was like, sure, but you can be my sex slave to pay it off. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. I'll just pay for it myself. So I took my OnlyFans seriously. And within the first month, I was able to buy some titties. And I just kind of was like, wait, I could just buy my whole life. So.
Wow. So you went from a fucking executive, a 3-year executive. To trying OnlyFans, not knowing if it was going to work or not, to wanting titties for the OnlyFans. Got the titties the first month.
Correction, I always wanted titties. Like,
okay.
I was a really flat-chested Asian chick long ago, and...
Not yet. No, not yet.
I got excited. But I just wanted titties for myself. Like, no guy ever told me, like, you need to get titties, or, like, I would get more. I feel like I honestly would have a better niche as an Asian woman that was flat-chested, maybe. But here I am with titties now.
So tell us, I want to go back. Tell us about these freaking dungeons and these underground channels and like safety, like meeting random people, not being scared, almost getting kidnapped and shit. Like, what's going on right there?
It's always so funny because people always tell me where I find these things, and I just say the internet. And I'm still alive, so I must have been doing it the right way. But I would go to these like undisclosed addresses, and it would have some weird direction, like go to the 2nd floor, knock 3 times, here's the password, the keys under the rug type shit. And I'd come in, and every time it'd be like a good fucking time. Like,
that's crazy. Were they happy you were there? Were you like the finest there? Like,
I remember a guy took me on a blind date, and it turned out to be a gangbang, and so it was like a big like house party, but everyone was just running trains on the girls. There was like probably like 4 or 5 of us, and I just got so horny. I like bent over on the couch, and I just got used.
Wow, where the fuck was I? Like, where the fuck was my antennas? Like, were you on Tinder or anything? Like,
I was on Tinder. That's where I found my first sex. I don't know why I did this, but I'm so glad I did, and I lived to tell the tale. But during my first like real breakup, I was on Tinder, swiping right, and one profile was literally like an ad for a sex party in some warehouse. And I talked to the guy, and he was like, "Are you sure? Like, do you want to meet in public?" And I was like, "Bitch, I'm horny." as
Wow.
fuck.
Yo.
Like, let's get railed. And I just remember having the orgy in front of like a bunch of people and looking up and everyone was like circling around me just jacking off. And then from there I started, I don't know if I would say I was performing at sex clubs, but I would just get fucked in front of people like every week for like months on end.
Wow, that's an experience.
I should have gotten paid for that.
Yeah, you could have got paid multiple ways. You could have got paid for being there.
Yeah.
You could have got paid for getting fucked. You could have got paid for being watched. And you could have got paid for people going to watch you get fucked as well. And then you could have recorded it and it got more money. God damn, you could have got more money.
I would become like the resident like cum dump. So like whenever guys like wanted to come, like they would just find me at the party and just nut on me.
Wow.
I made it like a game to like see how much cum I could just like keep on my body. So I feel like the most was like 22 before I kind of was like, let me wash this shit off.
Wow, before you just fucking dissolve.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. So you have an OnlyFans, you have a Twitter. How many Twitter followers do you have?
I have like 230 something thousand.
230K,
Yeah.
just gradually just, it's just 230K followers.
Yeah, I know some people have like such good Twitter pull. I feel like I want to like get closer to my Twitter people.
All right, so tell us something that we don't know about you. Give us something that nobody knows to make this interview very exclusive. Can you give us anything?
Let me see. I can cook really well. I was in bistro for 3 years. I won my spelling bee 3 years in a row. And I'm really into anime. I used to be part of a Japanese themed maid cafe that would be sponsored after like Comic-Con and Anime Expo events. And I feel like every year, every time there's like Anime Expo or Comic-Con, like I'll just be there because I just like being around my like little nerd community.
All right, cool. So tell us about the fans. Well, the fans we want to talk to you really quick. I'm a fan, and the rest of my homies, we fans. It's like 25,000 of us.
25,000.
We all fans of you. I'm representing them right now. So if there was anything you could say to the fans out there, what would you say to them first?
I love you guys. Number one, I always tell people like I'm like a simp hunter. Like there's nothing that turns me on more than like a regular fucking guy. Like, you know, like not a huge fucking cock and not a millionaire, but I just like a regular guy and like feeling like it's a big deal. I feel like I have a sugar mama king because I like love to pay for guys and just like finance their life because I love them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. So how's like being with you, like as a woman, like tell us what that experience is like. Like we went out on a date with you, like
you
tell us.
Call my exes. Just kidding. Don't fucking do that. But I would say I know I like a guy when I can imagine sharing him with my homies. Like when I start masturbating about you fucking my friends, that's how I know like it's real. Because I'm a swinger. I've always been like ethically non-monogamous. I don't play that toxic shit. I just want everyone to be honest and I want you to fuck my friends. Like if the dick is good, why wouldn't I share it with my friends? I feel like it's like a fake homie thing to do to not share.
So this is really crazy because I feel like you're genuine as fuck. Like,
oh yeah, no, I mean,
you're the real deal. Like everyone go subscribe to our OnlyFans because you are real. You're not fake. You're not pretending. You're not like making up these fake ass stories.
Yeah.
Like you're really with the shits. Like for real.
I feel like gangbangs are like my bread and butter.
Wow.
Yeah. But I like men, and I feel like slut shamers forget like I'm not your enemy. I love men, and I love giving them attention, and I love making them feel good. I remember after a gangbang, like I had a last supper ass date with like 7 of the guys who ran a train on me, and we just all hung out, and it was so cute.
So what type of food do you like? What's your favorite food?
I'm Asian, so any Asian cuisine is super cool with me. I really like hot pot. Soup of all forms is like my shit. Like I like shabu shabu, which is Japanese, like hot pot. I like ramen, I like pho, I like liquid in a bowl is just like my shit. Like I love soup.
All right, so let's talk about money, finances. Are you into cryptocurrency?
I sold my first NFT and I should probably continue my collection. I don't really understand it too much. I know it's lucrative. I know it's something I need to wake up and just start getting into though.
Do you have Bitcoin?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
No. Oh, I started thinking about NFTs like
No, NFTs are cool too.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I have like a fair amount in Bitcoin, Ethereum. My first crypto coin was Doge because I'm stupid, and I just got excited, and it looked like a fun little community to be a part of. Obviously, that was I don't know. Who knows if it's bullshit or not? But I felt like it was a good jump starter into like finding my community and like following like crypto news and shit.
Okay, so who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, like what type of artist?
Hip hop. Let's go hip hop.
Hip hop. You know, I like Janae Aiko. I feel like she has like my vibe, which is like, you know, like a horny chill girl.
Okay.
You know, I'm not like a horny crazy chick. I'm like kind of like quiet and like to myself in person. I just kind of like, I'm just a silly little guy.
All right. Well, who's your favorite basketball player?
I don't watch sports.
Oh shit.
I don't like, my favorite thing my friend loves to do because he loves sports is just like show me like an athlete and be like, who is that? And I'll be like, Tom Brady, and he'll be like, that's Kobe Bryant.
All right, cool. What size shoe do you wear?
I am a 7.5.
Okay, put your feet up in there so they can see. Yes, okay.
I'm like slowly become like a foot girl.
Okay.
I feel like one of my favorite hookups ever was this guy who, like, he had me come over and he just sucked my toes and like ate my ass, and then I left and I didn't do anything back. So.
Right. All right, cool. So let's ask a few more questions. If there was a celebrity that you could fuck, who would it be?
If they're Big Sean.
Okay.
Legend has it that he has a big fucking cock, and I have like a really tiny pussy. Like I feel like my cervix is really shallow, and I just kind of have like those like really narrow hips before my BBL, and I just hear he can break my shit.
What's your dream vacation?
My dream vacation is Japan because I'm a fucking weeaboo and I love anime and I want to cosplay and I love the fashion and I like their food.
All right, cool. So what are you here to do today?
I'm here to fuck you.
Oh shit.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yeah.
Well, what are you excited about?
I'm excited because you showed me a bunch of your videos of you fucking a bunch of hot girls and it turned me on so much.
Okay, so what made you want to work with Nick Marxx? Like, how did the whole process go? Like, how did you vet me without seeing my face? And
you know, I did think, like, I could tell from the rest of your body that you were hot, and like likely you would have a hot face if your body is hot. Also, you fuck my friend, and I love to fuck my friends and their friends, so it was easy to vet because I don't think my friends fuck losers. So.
All right, you're absolutely right about that. All right, cool. Well, we're about to get into it. You guys about to see the X-rated version. Oh my God! Hold on. You're about to see the X-rated version. Again, give yourself a shout out and a round of applause. Everybody out there for doing the interview. Yep, subscribe to her. Make sure y'all check her out. And you're going to see the X-rated video after we get done with our shoot. And we're going to have another interview. But this interview is PG. So make sure you guys check out the Nick Marxx Show. Yeah, make sure you guys check out the Nick Marxx Show. And we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Thank you to everybody that tuned in. If you want to watch the exclusive content, make sure you go to nickmarxx.com. Follow us on all social media platforms. Tweet and engage with us on Twitter at Nick Marxx POV, Nick Marxx Show. Thank you and subscribe.